Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the mythology of the zodiac sign of Capricorn. I'm going to put a glyph or a symbol up here that represents Capricorn. If you're interested in learning astrology, I'm going to tie in this myth to some of the meanings of Capricorn. So when you look at the sign Capricorn, I want you to remember these myths. Now, Capricorn is associated with a Sumerian god. He's an ancient goat fish, and there's not much more said about that. He's also associated with the Greek god Pan, who was a satyr. He had like a human body, horns, he had like goat legs, and he was a hedonistic type of creature going around in the woods, chasing women, getting it on with people, and he liked to take lots of naps. Now, he fell in love with the nymph Syrinx, who turned herself into a bunch of reeds, and Pan was so upset, and he like hugged the reeds, and he heard the beautiful sounds of the wind going through the reeds, and he ended up making an instrument from that. So with Capricorn, it's taking like a tragedy and turning it into something practical, something useful, that you can use out of it. Capricorn is an earth sign related to the earth, related to like getting it on with people, taking naps. So Pan is also associated with fears in that he had this loud shout that could actually make people panic. The word panic comes from the god Pan because people would hear this shout and they would get terrified. So Capricorn is associated with fear, and maybe fears of the forest where Pan lived, where people could get taken advantage of. They could get robbed, assaulted, murdered, all kinds of nasty things. So the other myth of Pan was that he actually saved the other gods. When Jupiter fought the monster Typhon, this was when Jupiter was becoming the supreme god. And so these monsters of the earth almost overtook him, and there's like this dragon monster named Typhon. And Pan actually saved the gods. He blew his conch shell and he was able to warn the other gods, and they all turned themselves into animals. And Pan turned himself into a fish, hence he was a goat and he was a fish. And so he is also associated with preparing other people for dangers of the world. So when you think of Capricorn, it is practical that, if you don't prepare for your safety or prepare for the future in some way, it could be dangerous for you. You could get hurt, you could die, you could not eat, like you could not have money, you could not have shelter. So Capricorn is about preparing people for the future as well. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video on the sign of Capricorn. My next video is going to be on the zodiac sign of Aquarius and the mythology associated with it.